Hey guys, what's going on? This is your girl, Queen G of Queen G Live Experience. Welcome to another edition. Oh my God. Tonight is going to be powerful, amazing. I have two huge guests that I want to present to you on this evening that are going to blow you away. Um, my sis, who I call her my sis because her and I have some things in common. We have a few things in common. We are both celebrity siblings. She's been in the entertainment business over 30 years. Mine is close to 30, but not quite. You know what I mean? We have a lot of similarities. We don't do the same things, but she would definitely understand what it's like to have this type of journey. You know, what it's like to be an entertainer, what goes on in the business, all the different ups and downs, the climbs, the lows, the highs. She would understand that. She had a hit song out years ago called "Sprinkle Me." Um, I call them Femcees. She is a Femcee. She is amazing, powerful, a business owner. You know, she has multiple businesses, and I'm gonna let her talk to us about that too as well. And just she is dope. Like she is dope. She is dope. And I'm gonna let her tell you also who her brother is. I'm gonna let her tell you. But I just want y'all to sit back for the next 30 minutes. Let's go on this ride together and interview this amazing guest. I'm gonna bring Miss Sugar T into the building. Hold on a second, y'all. Okay, she's not ready yet. I'm gonna wait until we see her cue. She's not ready yet. She's not ready yet. But let's keep talking. She has. Let me play this for you. She got a hit song out that she is circulating right now. That's one of her latest tracks. So let's play that really quick. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I'm so excited tonight, y'all. Y'all have no idea what I'm dealing with. My nerves is like, oh my God, because I got two amazing celebrity guests back to back, and I was like, God, it's only God that allowed me to even pull this off tonight and to be able to do this back to back. I'm telling you, you got to know that there is a God in heaven that looks out for all of us. So let me play a little bit of this track for you until she's ready. Okay. Oh, there we go. So that's one of her. Hey, everybody that's coming in, thank you so much for tuning in to tonight's show. We have two VIP guests back to back to back to back. So I just want y'all to engage. Please give us some energy, you know, ask questions if you can. I'm going to play this track again. Our special guest is Sugar tonight. Sugar T. Her that album is called the Rapidemic album. The Rapidemic album. Okay. This is the sister of E40. E40 Major. Golly. And the reason why her and I vibe is because we get it. We get what it's like to be a sibling of. We understand, you know, the talent, having it on your own, but also having to, you know, stand by somebody, your sibling that's so famous. Like we get all of those things. We understand the whole entire journey of it all. So it's wow. I was so happy when she accepted the call for this and was able to do this for us and to be able to present her story to this live I'm waiting on her to come in. We already had a little pre-talk. She's kind of switching her devices so that we can have better reception and stuff like that. So y'all hang tight. Huge, y'all. Huge. Y'all ever heard the song title track "Sprinkle Me"? So let me play that for you. Hold on a second. Let me find that. Hopefully I won't. Hopefully, you know how Facebook shuts stuff down. I hope that that's not the case. I'm gonna just give you a snippet because I don't know if what that rule is, and I don't know if they do it on StreamYard. You know how it is. Like Facebook is sometimes it's a trip. Uh, they they do what they do. Hold on a second. I think we got her. So y'all hang tight. Let's get her in here. Sugar T.
Hey, what's going on? Hey,
Welcome. Welcome.
who's
Welcome. Welcome.
speaking?
Welcome.
Hey,
How you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm doing amazing. You are beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you so much. You are too. Yes.
Mama, and listen, you know I love your crown. You know I do.
Is that right? Uh-oh.
You know I love your crown.
That's right. Thank you. Thank you. I love your
Yes,
hat.
ma'am.
I love your
Thank
hat.
you.
Mm-hmm.
Now that's amazing when two queens can love up on each other and you know what I mean, give each other mad props and love. And I've been on the phone with you lately and we have been having so much fun. I mean, real sisters work out together. And we worked out the other day and I just loved it. You showed me some tips that really, really helped me. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And
Yes.
I was like,
They
now
help
that's a real sister. That's a real sister.
for sure. And you joined right in. You see me working out. You was like, girl, I'm finna join in with you.
Oh yeah. Cause I'm on that health kick.
Yep.
I'm trying to,
Yeah.
you know, get it together. You know what I'm saying?
That's that determination. That's what we gotta do.
Yes, ma'am. So listen,
Mhm.
tell us about yourself. Tell us about you. I want to hear a little bit about you, your journey. You've been in the game over 30 years. You are a legend.
Yes, that's gonna take too long to tell you everything, but I can tell you what I'm doing today and where people can follow me at.
Okay.
If they, they can go and get
Okay.
caught up. You get caught up and follow me on Instagram, Sugar T Instagram, or just Google me and it'll take you to Sugar T Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and you can get caught up with, what up to date because it's just so much. Every day there's a new
It's
thing.
so much, right?
Yeah, so many
Y'all
projects.
just y'all do me a favor and y'all Google Sugar T. Okay,
Right.
Google her. She's a
Hmm.
legend in the game. Not just this ain't been no overnight success. You know what I mean? She's really invested time in the industry, and she has credits that speak for themselves. So y'all don't understand. Right here tonight, you are getting an amazing exclusive that no one has ever had. And y'all should be blessed. Y'all should feel really, really blessed because I feel honored. I feel honored to have you. This is
For sure,
amazing.
I'm happy to pop in right before my next interview with Rampage from the Flip Mode. So I'm happy that we was able to top it off, and I'm excited to be able to, honor and and be an opening interview for your brother Tyrese, Mr. Tyrese himself.
Yes,
Us legends,
ma'am.
us legends got to stick together. But yeah,
Yes, we do.
yes, indeed. So in terms of about me, my latest project is the Rapidemic. I'm celebrating 36 years in the 20th album. So that could tell you off top. That's a year.
Congratulations, by the
Thank
way.
you. Thank
Congrats.
you.
Yes.
Yeah. So the
Hmm.
Rapidemic album is the latest production. And of course, various hits, not just Sprinkle Me. People tend to stop at Sprinkle Me, but it's way bigger than that. The latest album is Rapidemic. My latest single is called Flowers. So Flowers is the latest one. Work It was the last one. And the Rapidemic is a campaign. You know what I mean? Where we bring in truth and changing the narrative to what hip hop has become just by adding some more elements to give everybody a more well-rounded experience. So you can hear, hurricane, hurricane, but you can call me Slurricane. I'm originator, first lady of the Click, E40 and the Click. We started off as the Click, and then we branched off and have individual brands as well. So the Click is the original umbrella group. That's the Click. Captain Save a Ho, I want to be saved. So that's my brother D Shot, Be Legit, and my brother E40. My cousin Be Legit, and my brothers E40 and D Shot, and myself, which is the Click. So we are a multi-platinum.
Wow.
Yeah, we have many platinums and golds. You can look them up, pull them up, and they come in by the day. We just had a new one with Jay Valentine. So they continue to come, gold albums and opportunities and the sowing of the seeds of the many places that, that I've been able to stay and input in a very well-rounded experience. I'm a grandmother of six. I love to tell people this because
All
people
right. Yes.
still look good, still rock, still get the movement going. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm excited about that. My grandkids are almost
That's beautiful.
absolutely.
So listen,
Mhm.
sis,
Mhm.
let me ask you this because I know all too well that talent runs in families,
Correct.
right? So
Mhm.
who was the original talented person in your life that influenced you the most? Because I know my dad was our
Mhm.
influence that introduced us to the music side of the business.
Yeah.
So who was it for you guys? You and E40 and your other brother. Who was it for you guys that was the originator of introducing music to you guys?
Yeah, so the good thing is you guys will be able to check out my latest biography. It's gonna be coming soon, documentary, but I'll give you a little hint. So my grandfather owned a church and we all were musicians first in the church. Uh,
Wow.
we all play the guitar, the bongos. I didn't bring my bongos over here, but we played the bongos, we played the drums. We was ladies in dresses playing the drums, keeping the church going. So we had a little bitty church, and my grandparents loved church. So we started singing and playing instruments in a church. Our parents were singers as well. My daddy's a guitarist, and he's a multi combination of different types of instruments as well as a singer, in which I perform with him sometime blues and jazz and rhythm and soul.
Wow.
Yeah. So, and my mother was a singer, and my brothers, of course, all incorporated, a multiple amount of skills in front and behind the scenes, as far as the talent. Yeah. So we were all brought in it as producers because my uncle was a producer. He had one of the first record labels in the game when records weren't even popular, when record labels for independent people were popular. So my uncle St. Charles, so he was one of the first.
Hmm.
Yeah, to get us in the
I
business.
just think that's
Yeah. Hmm.
amazing because I know all too well, like, it gets passed down. And especially you guys have a mix and a multitude of, you know what I mean, musicians, entertainers, and not only that, somebody in y'all life worked super hard where you pushed through, you didn't give up. Somebody in y'all life they introduced you to even that, the hard work ethic. Because I know for us it was my mom. You know what
Hmm.
I'm saying? We saw her do nothing but work and take care of us. She was single at the time. And
Absolutely.
it's like when people tell me you're going too hard, sis, slow it down. Like I don't know another option. You
That's real.
understand?
Yeah. That's funny you say
So
that because you know what? Same thing with me. On some of these interviews that I do when they want to talk about the old and the new, and they'll say, well, do you think it was hard for y'all back then? I said, nah, not at all. I said, it was second nature to us. We was taught how to hustle. So we showed up. You know what I mean? We actually showed up and showed out. We wasn't given anything easy and we didn't know it was hard because we was just used to it, so it wasn't considered hard to us. And so I look at today and I say, wow, I hope that
yeah,
these
hang tight.
Mhm. So I always say I hope that today that some of the artists that would have to do what we did when we started. I hope they can last if all the easy stuff was taken away, because it's a breeze now, in one way, to be able to, create a brand and don't have to really be seen in real life and trick everybody, then show up and, scam everybody, make it look like it's a fight to get some attention, or, they got all kind of ways to get it, now, so unfortunately it's not hard. This is a breeze today, and last,
Right, right.
you know what I mean? And coming in, it was
Back
a
in the
breeze
day,
because that's all we know.
we really had to work for ours. We really had
Yeah,
to.
second nature. That's
It
right.
wasn't a push of a button how it is today. Today, everything is
Easy.
technology
Yeah,
driven. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Actually, if you're like me, sis, we had to learn how to use technology. We had to learn
right.
the new wave and how to familiarize ourselves with, the new digital age of radio. Because back in
Yeah,
the day, you used to have to go to the radio station in
right.
order to get your promotion on and stuff like that. So that's my next question,
Well,
sis.
that was one of the things
How has
I
the
already knew. Not to cut you off, but I knew technology because I was always in the back side of it. I was always
okay,
executive. So because I was taught how to run things coming into the game, I off top knew technology. I knew to stay in tune with what was going on today. And so most of my services have been virtual through the years. I've had virtual service now
okay,
years. I never got off of a computer ever. I had a computer of my own since I was 18. My auntie, I bought it from my auntie who was like trying to make me money. And she was like, here, I don't
right,
want to go to school with this. I don't really need it. She was like, give me $50. I'm like, oh, cool. So I worked that computer for about 15 years and then end up, because that allowed me to stay current in terms of using, technology, learning how, knowing how to type, thank God. And we weren't taught how to type with letters on the screen. My school taught us with empty keys. And so
right, regular, yep,
we had to look at the book and type. So it was natural to learn how to type, knew what fingers to move. Matter of fact, my fingers go in front of my brain a lot of times, up to where today I actually type 80 words a minute. So us back in the day, you know, who because of having children and needing to use all this stuff and people like me and you, I'm sure there's a part of technology that you stay connected with. But for me,
oh yeah, I
I
learned
learned,
how to I was that same
yeah,
one. I learned how
absolutely.
to I took a typewriting class. So
Hmm.
back in the day,
Yeah,
like you said, you had to learn it by memory.
yeah.
You had to learn what all the semicolon,
Hmm.
the
Yeah.
hyphens, everything was on the
Hmm.
keys.
Hmm.
We didn't just do the,
Yeah.
fingertip dab. We had to actually
Mhm.
learn. And
Yeah.
I'm at like about 70 some words a minute
Yeah.
as
You see,
well. Yeah, it's crazy,
yeah,
right?
just for never getting off of it. See, I never got off the computer or the technology. So when you don't get off of it, all this stuff it was a drop in the bucket. Other things was hard for me. You know what I
Right.
mean? Dealing with foolishness, not wanting to talk about sex, money, alcohol, drugs, violence, and stripping and bullying all the time and bragging on myself. That's what became hard for me in this game. The technology was easy, running the machine was easy because I already knew the game. We'd already platinums, golds, dealing with the challenges of not being programmed with what this industry has become because I never let myself get programmed like that. I always kept it 100.
Right, right,
You know
right.
what I mean?
So,
That's what we
sis, let
got
me
to do.
ask you this.
Uh-huh.
How did you, are you there? This
Uh-huh.
thing is, okay. Sis,
Hmm.
forgive me. I don't know. This streaming tonight is, I don't know if it's because we got a lot of people in queue. You got a fan base, sis. You got a fan
Hey,
base.
hey. What's up,
You
y'all?
got some fans. 'Cause this is the most lit up I've had this in a while.
What? Oh, thank you, everybody, for
Yeah,
being
so
behind with a nigga. Because my fans ain't hype branded. Like I ain't on no hype, so they might not see me in front of the camera all the time, running around. I mean, I'm making myself. I went on ahead and got into the Sugar Rush movement. I'm like, oh my God, if you don't show yourself, they're gonna make up a story on you. So, gosh, do I have
Yeah,
to
you might as
make
well
show?
show up and tell the truth.
Yeah, that show out all the time. It's like, come on now. So I said, okay, I'm gonna show up and I'm gonna keep it 100 because we need permission to be free at this point. So that's the part of the game.
Right,
You feel me? That was very, very hard for me. Is I'm not into the fake stuff. I'm not into the gimmick. I don't have fun doing that. I'm not living that. A lot of times, music they say, oh, okay, well, it's you're promoting this lifestyle. Well, you got to pay for that lifestyle that you promote and that you get
right,
paid. So that was my fight because I said, one, all the new stuff is old that they're calling new. I did that 30 years ago. I've been smashing and trapping. I was the first trap chick. If everybody know my background, I'm in the underbucket, blasted in the cut. It's the cut going buck, buck, buck. I'm like, dang, what's up? I had that grip that hit the strip, some of that high power shit. When all along I was scoping out them chicks, hot ones, echo through the ghetto lit. This away, that away. I hit them dope fiends wigs. You know what I'm saying? It's like I've been trapping for years. So first
right,
trap
right,
in
right.
1984, that's how I came in the movement, with a little bit of consciousness. But the difference is that wasn't my only conversation because life wasn't just about trapping to me after you go through so many different places and understand how you can transform and you can get your money and keep it games up a whole different way and be safe at the same time and be able to, have a well rounded experience in your life. So that was the problem for me is not the technology, you know what I mean? Not the elements of what was going on, but it's being fake, and I'm not into that. So because every most people and my peers and people around me, they got caught up in the rah rah. You know what I'm saying? I know Shanta went out, but she coming back in, which is cool. So everybody, I hope y'all listening. They got caught up in the rah rah. You know what I'm saying? And in that rah rah, I'm gonna wait for her to come back. So, most people got caught up in the rah rah. You know what I mean? And I didn't get caught up in that rah rah. You know what I mean? It wasn't for me to get lost in foolishness or just in make believe because I understand entertainment is entertainment. And, there's not just one side of us that we should wear on our shoulder. And whatever we put out there, we have to live with that. You know what I mean? So at the end of
Right, right, right.
the energy, everything. And even though the entertainment business, they will say you need to promote this lifestyle, you know, I'm not promoting one lifestyle of detriment because that means if it's my lifestyle, that's my life and it doesn't separate. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, that was the hard part for me. You feel me? That was the
Yes.
hmm
You're a femcee, I call them. You are a female um
rap stress.
rapper.
Singer rapper. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tell me how you stay relevant. I have an emergency call that I have to do. So I'm gonna put you on a private
Yes.
screen so that you could
All
go
good.
ahead and speak to us. I'm gonna mute myself really quick so I can take this call. It's very
Okay.
emergency, trust
Yeah,
me,
girl.
because I
Yeah, I
would
got
never
you.
do this.
I got you. We
Okay,
we
okay.
elbowed in right now. I got you, girl. Bam.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, so
So at the end of the day, y'all, how I step back. I don't stay in it. I have to step back sometime and grab my balance. That's how I stay relevant. I don't move with the crowd. I don't have to do what everybody else do at the time they doing it. I know I'm raw. I don't have to prove a point to nobody. And every now and then I step out just to let people know I'm around so they're clear. So I own a business, an enterprise with multiple divisions. It's been very lucrative in terms of supporting my movement where I don't have to move with the crowd and feel like I'm forced to run around for everybody. And it allows me to stay healthy, and have a well-rounded life. You feel me? So at the end of the day, that's how I've been able to stay relevant and continuously. And I'm a producer. I don't just show up. I put it together so I don't have to wait on nobody to do anything for me. And it doesn't matter to me whether I sell 10 units or 10 million units. I'm on my own A list. I crown myself. You feel me? That's why I'm wearing this crown. I already made a big impact on the entertainment industry years ago. I started in 1984. I've had hit records. We've been running labels. I have plenty of hit records that are still being heard. For you that don't know, and you who have supported and stayed in connection with that, thank you. Sprinkle Me, Hurricane, Captain Save a Hole, One Love, One Love, One Love, one love, only one love. So there's many underground banging hits, golds, platinums. We have many songs with many different people. I have many songs with many different people. That you could hear. You just gotta Google me, and I'm the type that you have to literally, try to use your own brain and not wait for people to feed you on me, because I don't move with the flock and with the crowd. So I'm not always the main one that they looking for or pushing, and it's okay. So, but I do keep moving, and that's how I stay relevant, because I'm able to move at my own pace. You know what I mean? And make my own self move. So, if you follow me at Sugar T Official, YouTube, at Sugar T Twitter, Facebook, Sugar T First Lady, it's Twitter and Facebook, as well as Instagram, you will always be in tune with what I'm doing, and how things are moving for me. So that's pretty much it in a nutshell. I could tell you about the Rapidemic album, because I'll probably got about another 10 minutes on the line before I have to call into another interview. But the Rapidemic campaign is representing movement. It's just about sharing the fact of, as a hip hop matriarch, first generation trailblazer, has already contributed and have represented what the newer artists are doing that they're considering new. And it's not new, it's actually old, but they're considering it new because there's always new generations coming in that get to hear it. And unfortunately, sometimes mothers allow the children to only hear their music, but this is where, the children miss out on history, unfortunately. So we got to keep it 100 and keep that balance. So if there's any mothers out there that have children, make sure your children listen to the old school music and that get the opportunities that you may have had. Like me, I like OJ's, I like the Temptations, I like Johnny Taylor, I like Michael Jackson, I like a host of old school music. And I like to get that well-rounded experience because it keeps you balanced. That's another reason why I'm still here and how I've been able to stay relevant. Because you got to sometimes step back and balance yourself out. You know what I mean? Listening to all the same messages: sex, money, alcohol, drugs, violence, stripping, bragging, and bullying. That's not healthy for anybody to always hear, and definitely not healthy for people to model after, because there's always consequences from that behavior for the person who's putting it out, as well as for the person, if they're actually following that, that lifestyle that they're speaking on. There's always consequences for that. Need fragrances. You can go.
I'm bad. Thank you so much. You are so professional and beautiful, and I appreciate it. Oh
Thank
my God.
you. I was just telling them about the different business endeavors, and I just got finished telling them how I stay relevant. Girl, I was telling them about, I said, y'all older folk, honey, let your kids hear old school music so they can get a dose of their history. Because if they just get stuck
Right,
with this music of today, don't just say, oh, that's the young people stuff. That's not good. Because the young
right,
people
right,
can
right,
become your world. And you might have to end up getting them kids out that world, or you might have to suffer at some capacity. So you want to kind of take control at this point and give them that balance so they can stick around and be around for 5 decades like I am. You know what I mean? And not be
yes.
discouraged. You feel me? And so I was like,
Congratulations, sis, on your anniversary album that
thank
you're
you.
dropping, and
Hey. Yep, and I have a
that's
new
so
fragrance.
exciting.
Thank you. And I can't wait. I want you to help me co-host my upcoming event, December the 30th. We're doing a Sprinkle Me special. You got me?
I got you, girl. I got
Okay,
you.
okay, good.
I got you. That is great
Yeah.
news. That's so exciting. Y'all heard it here. She
Mhm.
just asked me to co-host her event on December 30th. And listen, this lady is already a queen. So I
Mhm.
know it's gonna be amazing and powerful. And we gonna bring it, right?
Yeah, so we got some good participants that's participating, in it. It's a yearly fundraiser that I do to support the Working Project, which is my nonprofit organization, and parents of children with autism. So we have some great participants, great supporters from CC Pendleton to Lenny Williams to a host of course, the Click and many Tara Kemp and we got the Bay Area voices, of influencers participating. Then we'll be doing a product reveal from my a latest collection of the Sprinkle Me Boutique. So if you guys want to, are they calling me to come on?
Yeah, girl, but I told them you 15 minutes early.
So exactly. Thank you. Okay. All right, boo. Good looking.
See, you guys, we are blessed to have her. She has another interview lined up right
girl. This after, like, you know what? This queen, she from New York. This is why I rock with New Yorkers too. She is a beast. She like, wait a minute, y'all 15 minutes early. Okay, don't be sweating me. They call her like where I'm at. Y'all, we giving this attention to Miss Shanta, and this was a
right. Y'all hold on. She talking to Queen G. Y'all hold on. We got listen.
Okay, I'm the queen. We got to represent something real here. We queens up. What they do? Oh boy.
Exactly. Oh my goodness.
Well, you know what, I have a song on my album, right? It's called.
Go ahead. Talk about it. Give it to us.
Most people know me for my roughness, but I enjoy showing my soft side. So, and I don't think this is soft. This is just something that we all visit, as you know, and that's pain. So I love my new album because I put different versions and different styles where I was vulnerable about telling my story in different elements and spaces that I had been in through my journey. So people could literally hear my journey on this album, Rapidemic. So if you go to the YouTube channel, of course, go look for Sugar T Official and then you can get a free listen on the YouTube of the Rapidemic. And the latest album is Flowers, so you can get my real thoughts about this industry. And then you can also go and find it on the streaming sites. But I have a song on there that I want to sing to you because I know you've been through a lot. And so,
yes,
for me, I know the journey has been the good, the bad, and the ugly. And if anybody tell you different, then I want to get away from them. I don't want nobody ain't been through nothing around me because I can't relate to that. You feel me? But the beauty is, and you know what it is. That means they might be in a fairy tale land. So
yes.
I'm from the Hollywood mindset. I want you guys free from.
Ain't she beautiful, y'all? She real. She just. Since I love you, like we have gotten a chance to bond lately and we've been talking and just sharing our journeys. It's not too many times that, you can have someone to relate to on all levels, being related to such an iconic, famous person, yourself and myself. That's something we've discussed personally. Just the trials and tribulations of finding your identity, your own identity,
right.
and making your mark and making people understand that you're relevant. All of those things are things that we experience in the game, which is why you were such a perfect fit to interview right before my brother, because there's some things we deal with that no one understand. No one would
understand or be able to live through. They wouldn't be able
right.
to or live through it. And it's interesting, even though I'm on all the hits, Hurricane, you can call me.
Everything.
Hot seat sweating all. That hurricane, that's the window joke. Get a make a player fall. I mean, even though you can hear my voice just as plain as day, know I'm a part of the hit, gold album, 2 times gold. Sprinkle Me, ooh, 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 2 times platinum, Captain Save a Ho, Scandalous, and many, many others that I have participated in of my own, recognized, and so many other times of my voice being connected with different spaces, as well as my entry into the industry on MTV Lyricist Lounge Show. It doesn't matter how much individual identity that I have put out there, they still cover up, and it's a conditioning that is sickening that
yeah.
You would think that the woman will be looking for the woman, like, okay, I'm representing with her, but we got double trouble. We got male haters, first of all, that's into the male chauvinism because they can't get in your panties, or they can't
that's so true. Yeah,
they can't hang out and smoke weed with you, or you ain't cheerleading for them, or they can't control you, or because you got your own mind and they can't play you because you're not stupid, at the end of the day. So you have the male ones that got different agendas that be at you, and leaving you in the box, and blocking the scene. And then you have the females who already be hating, or who are male jockers and forget that they're a female and they need to stop, for they end up getting X'd out too, you know.
Right.
So you got the double trouble fighting over here. But I'm blessed though. I've seen a lot of great followers though too. That's why I love that my space. I love my non-hype branded space, because my followers are real, and I can say that they got enough sense to look
Right.
themselves, to follow things themselves, and they got their own mind. And so because of this is the thing that I was telling you about. It's hard because the programming is bad. Everybody done got reprogrammed for foolishness, so they can't even tell the real
Right.
truth,
Right. Right.
because that's common sense. It's like, how could you not get certain things? But because they get programmed, they start using their common sense and just lose reality. Is he ready now?
Yes, he is.
Okay, I'm calling now. And so
Okay, mama.
I want to leave you with this, because we have been on a
Okay.
ride. All right. And anybody else that can relate, you listeners out there, thanks for hanging out with my sister, Miss Queen G, doing her thing. Y'all smart to hang out with her too. You know what I'm saying?
Isn't she beautiful?
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, sis. I love you. I love you.
I love you too, girl. And check it out. And the real love, not the Hollywood love. Okay.
Right.
I'm gonna leave you this song. It's been a journey, but we're still here. So glad we made it over, but we're still here. Came a long way, but you can't quit now. Now, like riding a roller coaster. We can't stop now. Oh. We learned from our past. Ain't no turning back. A lot to be thankful for. I'm trying not to brag while I keep my swag. These haters that keep you sore. I'm trying to get mine, trying to get mine. Them jokers try to clip my wings. But see you at the top, cause I ain't gonna stop in spite of my enemies. Yeah. Sunshine, rain
Ooh.
on me. Sunshine, rain on me. Rain on me, sunshine. Rain on me, sunshine. I'm gonna still do me. I'ma still do me. You do you, and I'll do me. Rain on me. Rain on me. I'ma keep shining. I'ma give mine until the end of time grinding. Hey, rain, no pain, no game. The game was cool until the players came and changed. I see the hiss in your sis, the snake in your fake. They talk behind my back, but they smile in your face. I'm Sugar T, sick witted, game infested, organic branded, original. I make them panic. All right, girl. Have a good night. Everybody,
Woo.
blessings.
Thank you, Queen. Love you.
Love you too.
Blessings.
Y'all keep it hot for Mr. Gibbs coming to bring it to you. Peace, mamas.
Thank you, love. Talk
All
to you
right.
later. Peace of love. Have
We
a
in
great
it.
interview too.
Thank you, love. You too.
Okay.
All
Okay.
right.
Bye-bye. Wasn't that amazing, y'all? That was so amazing. Oh my God. So literally, listen, y'all, that was Sugar T. Beautiful, amazing, powerful. Been a long time in the business and in the game. Listen, y'all, we're gonna roll right into the next interview. I'm gonna jump on at about the 45-hour, or what time is it right now? Let's see. So I'm about to jump on in a few minutes. Y'all stay tuned, okay? And we're gonna be bringing you the Tyrese interview next. So I need everybody to get in here, watch, do watch parties. I need all of y'all. I need all the stops pulled out tonight. Just whatever you do, don't shut down the stream, because I know sometimes with the extras, it shuts down the stream. So God bless you guys. Thank you for tuning in to the Sugar T and Queen G live experience. And also, y'all watch for that show that she's going to do on the 30th. Well, we'll be co-hosting sister to sister next to each other. Y'all, this is so real right now. We are experiencing a phenomenon, okay? Goodbye. I'll see y'all in the next segment. This is your girl, Queen G Live Experience. I'll see y'all in a minute. Bye. Peace.